Alright, so here we are. As you know, we've just finished the second chapter of, or the third tale of the fifth chapter, and we are heading back to Rulud Gardens to start chapter 6. Oh, I don't want to go to Amnesia. Home point 1. Lady Satana is BRB. That's fine. We have to continue though. Where's Silly? Are you already up there? Oh, there you are. Okay, I waited for you.
I just went to my favorites and went to 2 instead of 1.
Oh, okay.
So I'm a loser. Lord Kafka.
He's still there. He's getting ready to reap. Alright, let's talk to this dude. The guy was voicing him. Ah yes, chapter 6, The Echoes of Time.
We did it!
Yeah! Out of chapter 5, we win. Nero, what business do you have here today? If you see Captain Wolfgang, he is currently... You are here but the girl Prishe, and the warrant for her arrest? She presented herself at the palace of her own free will, not so long ago. Naturally, she was taken into custody, but her demands for an audience with a higher authority are becoming increasingly vocal. I wonder if Captain Wolfgang will return from his duties any time in the near future. Miro! I apologize for interrupting your conversation, but could you walk with me for a moment? I could, but I'm not going to. Silly, you can come along as well.
Mm-mm.
Why would Prishe surrender herself so easily? I have no idea what she could be thinking. But the mercy of Altana, that Prishe has escaped any punishment while the Junonian government is occupied with other matters. If we could only use this opportunity to rescue her somehow.
Silly. Lady Ulmia.
Tenzin!
I'm glad to have found you. You have heard of young Lady Prishe's predicament? We need to gather everyone together to unite our actions and plan our next move. The rest of our friends are waiting in a tavern in Upper Jeuno.
A tavern in Upper Jeuno?
Aldo has used his influence to secure the establishment for our exclusive use, if only for a short while. I will await you on the premises. Until then.
Alright, let's see if there's anything else we have to do. Head to Upper Jeuno Home Point 1 and click on the door to the Marble Bridge Eatery at F7. Alright. That was weird. Shut the door in my face. This guy needs 62 100 vine bills. That's like 6,200 one vine bill turn-ins. Well, 62 100 vine bill, one vine bill turn-ins, but you gotta get 6,200 of them.
Alright.
Alright, so we're going to Jeuno, Upper Jeuno. Oh no, that's Rulud Gardens. Upper Jeuno, Home Point 1. Alright, so we gotta go to F7, which is right over there. Okay, I see it. Somebody name your cookies. Excellent names. The Marble Bridge. And cutscene. I hate this music.
Silly, it is good to see you. We have firmly grasped the entire tapestry that our separate tales have woven. I never believed that something like this was possible. I suggest you prepare yourself before Lady Ulmia arrives. Too late, she's already here.
Why is everyone so quiet? Is something wrong?
Lady Ulmia, we have been waiting for you. Will you steel your heart and listen to the story we have to tell? Of course, we have tried to refute this conclusion and find some other explanation. However, we know that the boy, Celtius, has come to thwart the plans of the Ancient Ones and steal the light of the crystals. We also know that the divinity of darkness that rules over the kindred was not Promathia after all.
But the Moblins heard from the divinity of darkness that the Keeper of Apocalypse has already arisen.
And surely you have seen the magicite embedded in Prishe's chest. According to your explanation, the stone contained the emptiness of the Twilight God, Promathia. Lady Ulmia, this must come as a shock for one so close to Lady Prishe. But I must inform you of the facts I have learned from the terrestrial avatars Carbuncle and Fenrir. After 10,000 years, the Keeper of the Apocalypse was fated to be born in the nation of Tabnasia.
Surely you are not saying this Keeper you speak of is Prishe? That is impossible. I refuse to believe it. We have been friends since the time before Tabnasia's destruction. I can honestly say that I have never met a person more pure of heart. She has more faith and more courage. How could she be the Keeper of Apocalypse and still urge Diablos to save the world?
It is true that I do not know of anyone who possesses the zest for life that Prishe has. And if we had but the time and the knowledge, we would rescue Lady Prishe from this destiny. However, we have no time remaining. A duty lies before us. Lord Bahamut and his minions must be stopped. And if the Cardinal Mildarion is still alive as we believe, she will be planning to use Prishe to awaken the Twilight God. With Prishe and her magicite in the Cardinal's possession, the world is one step away from oblivion.
When Promathia awakens, there will be no stopping the Moblins. Stop it, all of you. You truly intend to do away with Prishe if it means the plans of the Worm King Bahamut will be prevented? That is something I cannot do.
Lady Ulmia. Let her be. The first thing we have to do is rescue Prishe from the Grand Duke Palace. I'll start working on a plan. I will call upon some old acquaintances. They may be able to help us.
I wish no more lives to be lost. I will do what I can. Tenzin, get some speech therapy, you sack of shit.
Silly, Miro, do you agree with our decision?
No. There's another way. What do you think, Silly?
There's another way.
What decision?
You understand what we have all agreed to here. We have come to a brutal and bloody conclusion. Although no one life holds more importance than another, I have a duty to save the world no matter the cost. But still, I worry for Lady Ulmia. There is little you can say to comfort her, but at least see her safely to Tabnasia. If you ask the aid of Lady Eschentaro, I'm sure your return will be a swift one. Until we meet again.
I could just use the home point.
Can we keep running? Everybody's running away from us.
It's true. We're the Keeper of the Apocalypse. Alright, so we gotta zone back into Ridley Gardens for a cutscene. So I know I say this like every week that we do this, but I'm enjoying Chains of Prometheus so far. It's very interesting.
Yeah.
I am very excited to start Treasures of Ottergan, though. I didn't really get into it back when I played back in 2007, but the zones were really pretty that I went to. 1.1. Hello, Lady Satana, welcome back. Should get a cutscene. Yep. Miro, silly. I must apologize for my childish behavior. I never should have run off in such a flustered state. I do understand what everyone is saying. I understand that the Worm King Bahamut plans to obliterate all the people of Vana'diel. Even with the might of Jeuno Armada, many more innocent lives will be lost in this conflict if something is not done. And I do understand that everyone truly wishes to rescue Prishe from her destiny. However, it is, as Lord Diablos has said, we cannot save both the world and all of her people. Lord Diablos. I wonder if he called Prishe into this dream world because he knew the truth about her identity. That she is the keeper of the apocalypse. Why Cardinal Mildorian also, or was Cardinal Mildorian also aware of this truth? Is that why she gave Prishe that amulet? But I still... Miro, it may be too late at this point, but there is something I must tell you. When Prishe collapsed, her amulet was stolen.
It was only for a second, but I'm pretty damn sure. The presence I felt when the amulet was stolen, it was definitely Miss Mildorian.
You're saying that Cardinal Mildorian took the amulet from you? Why would she act in such a manner? Did not the Cardinal give you the amulet to you as a gift?
Yeah, she did. Miss Mildorian was always watching over me through the amulet. She was always making sure I wasn't thinking of doing something stupid or getting myself into trouble. But she needed to take the amulet back. An old friend she'd waited a long time for had finally returned. She apologized to me in her thoughts, said that I would be safe while I was in Jeuno.
But then... Cardinal Mildorian would have known that we, the survivors of the Great War, were unable to leave the island. She knew, but she did not come to help us. She abandoned us to our fate?
No, I don't think so. Miss Mildorian left it to me.
Left what to you? What was Prishe about to say, I wonder? What could Cardinal Mildorian have entrusted to us? Surely not the resurrection of the Twilight God. It might be naive of me to believe that you are on my side. However, I am not willing to give up. I want to sing of a world where both Vana'diel and all of her people are saved. Will you dream of such a world alongside me? Yeah, I'll fight to the end, why not? Thank you, Miro. Thank you, silly. I will once again go to the Grand Duke Palace. I've not found anyone in town who has information, but Maki Chibuki and the others have probably tracked down some rumors. There must be something we can do to save Prishe. There must be someone who knows of the Cardinal. I'll tell you who knows of the Cardinal. Abdul. Alright.
Right.
So we gotta go to the Grand Duke Palace.
You know what game we should play? Wait, hold on. This person's name is... What? Oh, they disappeared. It was like Kiss My Asura.
What game should we play?
Vindictus.
Vindictus. Maybe. Miro! What are you doing here? Have you found some means to stop the Worm King Bahamut? The battle will soon begin. An airship carrying a group of adventurers was downed in an attack by the worms. We have completed preparations on the warships, and nothing remains to be done. Only, I don't know if this is good news or bad news to you, but the commander of the Junonian Armada, Lady Eshnataral, is nowhere to be found. Lord Nagmalota has also disappeared without so much of it as an escort. Damn it! This wouldn't be your doing, would it? All part of my plan. Of course not. My apologies. You must forgive my wild accusations. No matter how much one despises senseless bloodshed, there are few who can stand by while their home is burned to the ground. And so, if it means saving Jeuno from the worms, I have no choice but to cooperate with the race of ancients. Captain Wolfgang, the criminals who escaped the warship 03 have been identified. You can be chappy.
It appears the work of those three Tartaru. We have a witness who overheard them talking about heading to a place they referred to as the Fated Land.
They took a warship? Is it possible they know where our mission officials have disappeared to? And where is this fated land they spoke of? Split up and find some answers. Alright. Let's go talk to Farah Mosul for an optional scene or dialogue.
Okay.
Alright, ready?
Yeah.
One of the Armada warships is missing. With all the Titan security, how could anyone have pulled off a feat as grand as stealing an airship? That's all he says. Alright, cool.
By being Nero.
By being Mira. Alright, so we are going to teleport to Windurst real quick, silly. Because we're going to go get a trust.
Excellent.
So, it's another home point. So, apparently, according to, I think it's Windurst Waters? No. Windurst Woods. Yes, we want to go home point 1. At least I'm pretty sure this is the right way to go. It may be Kazam we have to go to. We'll find out though. But if Treasure Earn requires you to have midnight, Japanese midnight between streams, that could be an issue and that could not be an issue. Depends on how long the missions take.
I see. Oh, you disappeared from in front of me. Oh, you went... I'm
North.
gonna guess north.
Yeah. We're gonna go talk to the, You're there right now.
Oh.
Where are you in Windurst Woods? Are you where we are? I don't think that you are. Thinking we have to go over here. J3. Oh, you're kind of near us. You're a little south of us.
Oh my gosh, are we finally getting this person his trust?
Maybe. Talk to Prishe. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
You voiced it, remember?
Yep. I see, my child. You have heard of this new trust initiative? If it's a scroll you seek, then I bid you talk to Shikari Z. She is a sin hunter through and through. As a bearer of the Fang, she has submitted herself wholly to the laws of nature. Those same laws now guide you, giving you the answer to one of the many questions burning in your mind. Have you come to confess your sins? I see you have a Windurst trust permit. I too have come to speak with Prishe about that very matter. Our friends in Jeuno said to me, "We need your help to fight the Keeper of the Apocalypse." I am not blind. My skills as a sin hunter are needed by many. But who can ensure that my alter ego will not be a sin in and of itself? The Motherland's leaders are in constant debate about what this new magic can mean for our people. Does it abide by the natural order of things? If the alter ego causes a sin, then who is the hunter supposed to track down? Of course, the Queen's stance on these issues is as fickle as a newborn babe. But the prevailing opinion is that trust magic is permissible, so long as it does not violate the natural order and is undertaken by one who is not apt to cause sin. As such, I received a scroll, and am tasked with finding someone from among us sin hunters to engage in the ritual. Who else could possibly be more trustworthy than Prishe? I am here today to give the scroll to her. Yet, for some reason, she refused. The natural way of things is not for us to decide. The sky and land have that responsibility. So she elected to wait until she received a sign from above. What is this smell? It smells of change, carried by the western wind. Is something about to... Could it be? No, not this time. Something magical is in the air. Memories of my past have come wafting on the breeze. It smells of wyverns. It smells of Boneyard Gully. No, I cannot forget where we first fought and where I first fell. You went from being a passerby on my life's road to something much greater. Silly, can you not hear the voice of nature? I can hear it speaking to me. It bids me accompany you once more. I pledge to follow you to the last and to guard you with all my strength. May our journeys always be filled with excitement.
And there we go. We learned Shikari Z. That's the... Hey, there's Juba. Hello, Juba. Look at you. You look all spiffy now. You look like a right mage. / job emote nin. Check this out. You got jobbed. Juba is a friend of ours that we met on Final Fantasy XIV. If you'd like to get to know Juba, I asked him a bit of his Final Fantasy history and spoke to him a bit on stream on yesterday's streams. It's in one of the videos, numbered. It's video number 9 of my Final Fantasy XIV playthrough. I'll be speaking to him and more members of our FC later on if you're interested in getting to know the people in our FC.
Yeah, Juba got the wings.
Yeah, Juba! Alright, silly. We are now going to continue our missions. Lady Satana's here to get the trust too. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, so we did that. We talked to him. Now we got to head to Mizro Coast and the dilapidated gate. We'll wait for Lady Satana when we get to the Mizro Coast outside the gate. Okay.
Okay.
My stream is now dropping frames. It looks like that's not good. Lots of
Check what I
frames.
see.
875 frames dropped. Hang on, I'm gonna stop the stream for now. Don't go anywhere. Fixing the stream. Yeah, it's